What I hope to get from the great conversation is a good conversation, understanding what my business partners are doing, understanding what I don't know. I don't know what I don't know, and I'm young, I'm the next generation, I want to learn, and I want to pick the brains of the people that have been doing this for a long time.
It's important to have a great conversation, especially in the security industry and the physical security technology space, so you can see what's happening real time. And the great thing about that conversation is you have the best in breed of technologies that's being showcased there, and also subject matter experts, leaders, CSOs, directors, thought leaders, and you all come together in Seattle and have a great conversation, mix ideas, and there's always something good that comes out of every one of these. I've been going to it for the last 8 years, and it's been very fruitful.
We need a great conversation for a number of reasons. One, it creates a level set amongst thought leaders. Two, it allows us to bring forth new ideas and new concepts to the marketplace. It also gets us an opportunity to look at what's going on currently and what's working and what's on the horizon for our future.
The reason it's important to have a great conversation is that the world is evolving. As the world evolves, security evolves. And we're all on a learning curve. So in order to be able to stay up to date with what is going on, in order to try to anticipate what is going to be coming down the road, it's always important to have the conversation.
I think it's important to have a great conversation because it helps us leverage the collective experience of our peers. We all see the world through our somewhat narrow lenses, and great conversations give us a chance to color the mosaic of the risk landscape a little better from the impressions of others.
I think the market needs a great conversation because so much of what's happened in the past has been related to responding to code requirements or the vendor's latest and greatest thing. And what we're not doing is really having a great conversation around what are the needs, how does this system serve what the challenges are for an organization. And that's where I think the great conversation comes into place.
It's not the great conversation, period. It's the continual great conversation.
So what I think is essential about the great conversation is the ability for a variety of senior leaders and middle leaders to have a terrific participatory dialogue and conversation. You get some very pointed opinions, some very thoughtful ideas, and always a takeaway at the end of the day.
We can no longer hide in those methods previously where we were able to be 15 years behind the bleeding edge, the cutting edge. So we have to adapt. We have to understand the trends. We have to understand what's going on in our environment. We can't be that polar bear on a piece of ice or that person that on our own anthill, not aware of our surrounding environment.